Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be asking another question. I think I'm going to make it into a series because I think someone was interested in that, and that is the next character in Who is Underrated, and I have chosen DarkHawk. So today I came with a question because I have a 6-star DarkHawk. He's not awakened, which is not as good because when he's awakened he starts in a random mode, but instead I've got the synergy with Moon Knight, which means he has a chance to start in a random mode. So he has different modes. He has a shield, which just means you take less damage. He has stealth, which means he has the ability to sometimes phase, like Ghost, but he also prevents the opponent from gaining lots of power. And then he has this mode called Null mode, which is activated on SP3, or if you have a random mode, and that's the one with all the damage. It's like Red Hulk, where you get that extra burst damage, and that's why we're trying to get to the SP3 here to throw it off against Hawkeye, so we can get that extra bonus damage, because without that, he's pretty weak. He doesn't hit too hard, but when he's in this mode, he hits quite nicely, quite decently. He has a bit good block damage as well. He also activates a heal block on the opponent, so that's really good for, big matchups. So he could probably even work against Realm of Legends Wolverine if you really wanted to spend that much time. But anyway, that's the first fight town, and we've got another fight here. But as you can see, his damage when it's ramped up is very good. However, starting in that null mode is quite difficult, but if you can start in that null mode, he is great. And I think for people progressing through Act 4, maybe a bit of Act 5, he's really good, but beyond there, I don't think he has too much use. He is a robot, so he does have bleed and poison immunity, so that is very helpful. But also because he's a metal champion, Magneto is going to destroy him. Yeah, he's a bit impractical sometimes, getting to that SP3 isn't too easy sometimes, and having the synergy, unless he's awakened, isn't the best, because Moon Knight isn't a good character to use, so having him in the team will do nothing but improve this guy. And yeah, so really, to answer the question, is DarkHawk underrated? I'm going to say no. And that is just because I think he's placed pretty nicely in the tier list, and I'd say around demigod tier, just below god tier, but, solid demigod, I'd say. And yeah, you can see we're in the stealth mode right now, and he's gaining a lot less power, so that's very cool. We're trying to intercept with these heavies, we're going to get hit here, and we phase none of the hits, unfortunately, but you normally can, so that's a bit unfortunate. He does also have a regen when he switches between modes, so if he was knocked down, he'd activate his shield mode, and then if I went to an SP2, then we go to stealth mode, and then we get a tiny bit of regen, so that's pretty nice. And I think if he's in null mode and you fire an SP1 off, he also lets off a shock. So he does have some cool utility, some cool immunities, but altogether, I don't think he's the best champ. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.